Are you recording? Hi. Hi, how are you?
I love how like, my contract was written up on a
Jeremy, shut the fuck up.
Matt.
Joe, are you ready? Look at how he wears his microphone.
Dude.
Yeah, it's way better. It's out of my view. It's not hanging on the...
Matt doesn't wear a hat, so he can't.
I don't wear hats. People have to see my stellar hairline for a 40-year-old man. I don't care
Do you
that it's
brush your
great.
hair every morning?
Do I brush it?
Like, how is it so perfectly?
I think Matt gets an air compressor and he does that thing.
He probably does.
That's actually, I swear to God, that's what I do. Not an air compressor, but I do with a blow dryer.
Yeah.
I blow dry it,
Well, if
set
he
it and
ever-
forget it.
Well, I know he goes to Lifetime, so that gym is super pimp. But I'm saying if he's ever in a pinch, bad hair day, he comes here, grabs one of our airlines.
Yeah, you just take the air.
It's too much work.
One day I can do it.
All right, so how do you want to do this, Joseph?
I don't know.
Is Joe short for Joseph? I never asked.
My real name is Giuseppe.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
That's gonna be so fucking funny. So fucking funny. Joseph,
Joseph.
Matt with AG Tuning. Nice to see you again. I'm here tuning an SQ8. I actually just had to, I tuned this already, but I'm adding the start-stop function. And while I'm here, I decided I should introduce you to my friends. What I really enjoy about this job is I've met a lot of cool people. I've met a lot of shitty ones too, to be honest with you, but I want to introduce you to the good ones. My friend Joe here just took over the shop.
How's it going? We doing good today? This is the 12,000 square foot facility. I just took it over. We do wheels, wrap, performance, engine builds, engine swaps. Matt adds the sauce. We got a client here today. Matt already made this car sound insane, but they hit me back up and they said their start and stop was bugging him. So Matt taught himself how to do it in 10 minutes, and now he's here programming the SQ8 to get rid of that. If you guys want transportation, we also got transportation. If your car is extremely far across the country, don't worry, we'll come pick it up. It's a package deal. One-stop shop for everything. You don't have to outsource any of your work anymore. It's all here. We are Sportiva Exotic Performance, along with Sportiva Exotic Transportation.
So what I like about this is that you meet a lot of people in this industry, right? But it's rare to see like young people doing it, putting in the time and the effort and doing things right. When I met Joe, I wasn't sure what to think about him, to be honest.
Great.
Just look at him. But what I've come to understand, not only is he a hard worker, but he's ethical. And in this industry, that's so rare. So I like to surround myself with good people. This shop, this roof, holds a lot of people that I hold near and dear to my heart. Everyone's working hard, everyone's working towards the same thing, and you can trust them, which in the car industry is super rare. So today, actually, I'm gonna take you around town as I tune different cars, and we'll see everybody that I love and trust, and I'll introduce you to them, and hopefully we all make money together. He details all of my cars, he details all the cars here, and he does something else that's pretty cool. I gave him like all of my shoes. Can you introduce yourself, Jeremy?
Hi, my name is Jeremy. I own Bespoke Designer Care. I actually have a pair of Matt's shoes right here. If you guys want to see a demonstration, I can show you.
Show us what you do.
All right, let's get the sauce. So what I do is I work on designer care items. So it doesn't have to be just shoes. I also do watches, bags, and anything in the realm of just protection. So I even do homes. So it is a lot. It's a lot. But
Home protection.
let me just show you guys some of the sauce. So as you can kind of see right here, this material, it's not a leather fabric. It is a suede. So as you know, suede's very susceptible to damage. And today, I'll show you why Matt comes to me. So you can see this material right here. It still keeps the factory feel and look that you have with suede and Alcantara, but with the benefits of all that protection. How's that feel, Chance?
Dry.
So yeah, come get your stuff, Bespoke Designer Care.
I love that everybody's, you know what I mean? Everybody's doing their own thing. I think every man should be master of his own domain. Of course. I hate the idea of having someone tell me where to go, where to be. So the fact that like all these young guys are doing their own thing and you too. Yeah. Chance, you're the main, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's another thing I'm super proud of is like the people that I've met, everyone like I introduced Chance to. Like I love Chance. So please, if you have weddings, bar mitzvahs, funerals, enemies that you need to get blackmail on,
Yeah.
please call Chance. Yeah.
Matt started this entire spiral.
Did I? Yeah. Don't blame me. If it goes wrong.
Matt is going to be the secret of our success.
Usually things spiral down. They don't spiral up.
Yeah, Matt
Unless
is
you're
going to be the
Archimedes.
secret of our success. I mean, just look at him. Handsome man. He looks like he is. He could be a part of an Old Spice commercial.
It's really, there's two Matts here. There's little Matt. He's taller than me, but they call him little Matt.
And then there's Rug.
Can you introduce yourself, little Matt?
Give Matt the mic.
Here you go.
Look at it. Look at his. We need to fix your shoe game.
Well, we got a pair of shoes right here. Swap them out.
I think they'll fit.
Oh, the Hermes.
Hermes Paris.
Introduce
All right,
yourself. What do you do?
My name is Matt. I'm a mechanic, self-contracted here now. And I don't know, I just come and work on cars. Like right here, I'm doing spark plugs on this, and then valve controller. I don't know, we do a lot of work here, and anything that gets put onto me, I do it. And he's a good tuner. And I'm nervous, I don't know what to say.
He's a good tuner, and I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
And I walked out the bed, started working on the car on the slides, comfortable.
That's right. Let's go.
Anything else? What are you into? What do you like working on?
I like BMWs, McLaren's. McLaren's my favorite car. They break down a lot, but they're very fun
They'll
when
keep
they're
you fed.
working. Yeah.
Most of you know how to work on them, then there you go.
Yeah, they're pretty easy, I think.
Any dream car?
765 for sure is my dream car. And I was driving an SVJ yesterday, I was pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, I was like,
The white one that we shot
Yeah.
flames with?
dude, that shit was shooting like 5-foot flames. Like,
I
I was
heard.
driving with Melina, and then we were looking straight, and we literally just saw the whole highway just like turn fucking like on fire. It was crazy.
We need to get media of that one. I believe this will be the first twin turbo Serato.
Wait, what?
Sterado.
No one's done?
I actually had to read it to be like, what is this called? Because you don't see him, and it's like weird, like a Dakar. It's like a Dakar Huracan. Miss KP,
It's impressive.
how are you?
Damn, that boy just came out of the closet.
Whoa. That's you keep it straight here. Straight as a rainbow.
Straight as
So I was walking around introducing everybody that I know and love. What I was saying is that I appreciate that everybody that's under this roof, everyone's like honest, hardworking. Especially these young kids, you don't really see that.
Yeah.
And KP, legitimately, there's people that are mutual connections that I don't know that, and they ask me, "Are you genuinely this nice?" And I don't have anything negative to say.
I
wish
appreciate
I
that.
did, but I'm like, yeah, he's exactly what you think.
Thank you. He said he wishes there was something bad about me.
I wish,
But
because
no-
you're making me look bad.
Well, I appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate that. Same
What do you
thing.
do?
I'm in the e-commerce space.
You
That's
want to
really
plug
it.
yourself? You're way more popular than
Kevin
I am.
Pacman, that's it. You can find me there. Google me. I'm on Forbes. No, I'm not. I wish I was. That'd be sick. That would
coming
be
up.
sick. But yeah, no, Matt's the guy. I trust him with all the cars. Hasn't blown anything up yet, so that's a good sign. That's always a good sign.
The night is young. Let's see what happens.
Tomorrow, you never know.
You never know.
Tomorrow we got a new project. Could blow that up.
Also, love the sweater.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't watch Formula One,
Okay.
and so people always ask me, like, "Oh yeah."
They want to talk about it. The
They-
people that
they
are
talk
into it,
about
it's like their religion.
Yeah. So literally, I was in the elevator yesterday, and I was wearing like another jacket that was a McLaren jacket. They were like, "Yeah, Ferrari, McLaren." I was like, "Oh, I thought they were talking about like what car am I driving
Sure,
today?" And
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, Ferrari," And he was like, "Oh yeah, so like, Lando and all that." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's happening." And
Talked into a corner.
yeah, I just bullshitted my way out of that very nicely until the elevator got to my floor, and I was like, "All right, we're good. We're good." So unfortunately, he was like literally the floor right before me. And I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, fuck.
the whole way down.
Yeah. So
You don't go to Formula One in Vegas.
I don't. No, I have
same.
no idea what's going on.
It's really weird for us to be so involved in the car world and then
not that.
avoid that.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we should get into it eventually, but
It's more of a networking and social thing,
yeah.
and I don't like doing that.
We don't need to do that. We could just be in ourselves. Why do that when we could just be in our cars and do that ourselves?
Yeah, we already got we got what we wanted.
We got our F1 cars. It's all good. It's all good.
You more than me.
What
but,
are you
know,
doing? Are you like doing like a YouTube video now?
We're doing it. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to put more content together because I'm kind of an elusive, like Heisenberg, mystical character.
Yeah.
Most of my work is business to business.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who are in the retail space who need a good tuner, who don't know where to go, and I have
You're
to
trying to
risk
fill that
being
market
seen.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of retail. It was half my business,
Yeah.
and then I disappeared from the internet
Yeah.
and wanted to be a recluse. I wanted to be private.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I did that long enough. Now,
I was making a comeback. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's an evolution for Matt right here.
That's right.
I can appreciate it and I respect that.
thank you, sir.
Can never go wrong with putting yourself out there.
Just on camera.
Yeah.
Not in person?
In person, no.
Every time I flex, I have to crack my wrist because I'm getting old. I'm like, yeah, young man. Ow, just kidding. I almost flexed out. I got a cramp. I'm a mobile tuner. All my stuff usually is in my backpack. So I go around all of SoCal servicing all of the shops that you know and love. Even the ones that say they do it themselves, secretly, it's me, don't tell anybody. And that's how I make a living without anyone knowing who I am, which has been really nice. It's like I'm Batman or something, I have a secret identity. I do a lot of dealership work. So like franchise Ferrari and Lamborghini dealerships contract me, which is very hard work to get, which means my tunes have to be solid. My work ethic has to be solid. It's been very hard it's taken me 16 years to have that type of work and just have like it's just my personal rapport with people. So I like to believe that I'm a moral, ethical person. I like to treat people how I want to be treated. And I've just been able to expand my network naturally, organically, as if like it's the Yellow Pages age, which I love, but now I'm trying to get back into the public eye. So what I'm doing today is showing basically like a regular day where I go around shops and tune. I'm going to introduce you to my friends. Where we're going now is HG Autohaus. This is a shop with a lot of pedigree. It was called Heinz Geetz Autohaus. They used to be the San Diego Mercedes dealership family. So my friend Omar bought this shop. He worked his way up. He used to work at the dealership, then he worked for this independent shop, and now he owns it. And he's one of my best friends in the world. Met him through cars. Weirdly, I think he remembers this and I don't. I went to like M-Fest 3 back when I had brown hair, and I would, with my friends, rent handicap scooters and scoot around. And like years later, when we actually became friends, he's like, "Were you there? Did you have an M5?" He's like, "Dude, I talked to you in the parking lot." I was like, "I talked to a lot of people. I don't remember." But it's like our paths crossed, and eventually we'd become best friends. So what I love I'm Persian and he's Afghan, so like we have like this kindred spirit. We're like yin and yang, complementary parts of each other. So he owns a shop. He's the best and most knowledgeable mechanic that I know. So my personal car is there. I have this Porsche Speedster I bought, and it has a Subaru motor. It has modern engine, modern suspension, which I thought this would make it easy to service and stuff. I bought it off Bring a Trailer, and the guy who sold it to me, not to say anything negative, he's an old guy. He's probably just looking to make some money, and he's probably on a fixed income. But he sold it to me knowing it's broken and had a busted fuel pump. It was misfiring, and I'm not sore about it. It's cost me a lot of money to fix it. I took it to a few different shops, and no one could figure it out. And I was like, you know who could? Omar. Any time that I have a customer who's like, I have a weird problem, I can't figure it out, I'm like, call Omar, because not only is he knowledgeable, but he's also honest. He won't charge you for something that you don't need. And again, that's hard to find. So we're gonna go there. We'll probably see my Speedster. We'll visit it.
Is it done?
I don't know if it's done, but
Yeah,
it's
we're gonna see it. This
all-
will be the first time we've seen it.
we'll go drive it around. The issues that it had, it couldn't idle, so that was a nightmare. Also, this thing's a death trap. You should only ever get one
If you want to die.
if you're right with God, because you are really risking it. You know what I mean? Because
It's a
Yeah, you get tapped, you're not limping away for sure. Driving is kind of my life. I enjoy driving. Every car I have except this one is manual. Like I want to actually drive. I enjoy cars. It's been my life. It's how I make a living. So I think there will be a place for electric cars. I do not think they are the future. I think as long as people like me exist, like Porsche makes their own gasoline now. If we run out of gasoline, which I don't believe will happen, we always will have an alternative. Like imagine all these, like a McLaren F1 is 20 million bucks. Do you think they're just gonna stop making gas and that guy's just gonna have a paperweight? It's not gonna happen. Not in our lifetime. Not if I have anything to do with it. I think they also call it HG Performance. This is my Speedster. We lowered it, fixed all the problems with it. It was misfiring.
Damn.
I went to 4 different shops, and one of them was like a Subaru specialist, a famous one. I'm not gonna tell you who it was. Once everybody else gave up, came to my buddy here, and then now it's the proper ride height, no misfires. It's finally what I need it to be. Well, I'll test drive it later. We can go together. This was an original color. I forgot what it was called. No, well, it's a recreation of the actual Speedsters, or even the Volkswagen Bug replicas. It's a 4-speed. It's running this bullshit carbureted motor. You can't go up hills. You know what I mean?
You gotta get out.
Yeah, this will go on the freeway. I mean, you're still risking your life, but it's a 5-speed. It has 160 wheel horsepower, which it weighs nothing. There's no power steering, and you can move it with your pinky if you want. I realize you didn't use my pinky, but I'm just saying. And it looks like my buddy Omar just got here, so we'll have a conversation with him. He just got a new E53. It's the first time he's had a new car since I've known him. I'm really stingy with expressing love to people. I don't let most people touch me. They say you need like 7 hugs a day or 14 for maintenance. I'm like years behind on this. But he's the only person I've given, like, he has free reign. He can touch me as much as he wants. He hasn't abused his power.
What's up, dude? How are you, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
I was just explaining that I let you touch me.
Oh. What's up, man? Chance. Oh, wow, nice to meet you.
So Chance is not just my videographer, he's a really good friend of mine.
Oh, cool.
So like, actually meeting him is something I wanted you to do.
Nice.
I was explaining that no one could figure this out until I brought it to you.
Yeah.
Ready to test drive it?
Out. Last little step is just the tune.
Reminds me of The Hangover. They drove that old Benz. Do you want to go for a ride?
Damn, that's a nice key, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got it from Amazon for $50. Hop in, Chance. Let's go for a ride.
Let me know what you think.
I feel like, who was it that had one of these? I think it was Doc Hollywood or something. It was like a Michael J. Fox movie.
This thing's pretty sick.
It's like we're driving a go-kart. You hear all these noises, squeaking.
I kinda like it though.
I like this car, but I do not like the sun in my eyes.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
Yeah, the idle is, it's never been that good. The check engine light has never been off. I always play oldies only,
Oh yeah.
like maximum 80s. You can always expect people to do the exact wrong thing.
Yeah, always. It kind of moves though.
I mean, enough.
It feels healthy.
I want to see if the radio will, it says no device.
You got Bluetooth in this thing?
That's right, bitch. This song, legitimately, this song is from Beverly Hills Cop. I think Beverly Hills Cop 2. He's like driving in a convertible
This is
in
very
Beverly
big.
Hills. Yeah, this like, I play this, I got the top down, I'm just like, I'm getting wrinkles right now, squinting so hard. For sure, YouTube won't let us play this song. Change my mind, I'm on my way, gonna see this paradise. This is fun.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're,
Outside.
yeah. I get more compliments in this car than any car I've ever had. Also fits my personality.
No one ever sees you.
And also like, honestly, like, it's fun to drive. You wanna drive it? You know how to drive Scoobies.
so wild and free. Yeah, yeah.
Zoom, zoom. I have a 296 on order, and it's a $500,000 car. So I'm like, okay, I have to change how I live. I've never paid for a car that expensive. And then I saw this on Bring a Trailer, and I was like, this is a shit time to buy something. I was like, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. I've been waiting for so long. So I have 4 cars right now. I have a 2-car garage, but fortunately something's always wrong with one of them.
One's always in the shop.
Yeah. So like the Ferrari is getting new gaskets. This thing is being worked on. So I have the Z3M Coupe and I have the Macan. The Z3M Coupe has to go back to get a new fuel pump, and then I'll get the Ferrari back. Well, I'll get this back.
Yeah.
Then I'll take the Macan to do something and just keep rotating them. So by the time the Ferrari gets here, I'm not sure. I just have to get a bigger house. Or not get the Ferrari. Honestly, I don't want the car.
Don't get it. Just get a fucking.
I don't need it. I'm saying like as a human being, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm tired of. I don't want to show off. All right. Well, the test drive is successful. Car is
Seems healthy.
way better.
Seems healthy.
So let's go inside and I'll introduce you to Omar properly. We almost at 333. We're just a cunt hair away.
What was that U-turn?
They work on everything. Europeans, JDM,
Yeah.
whatever you got. Vans.
Oh, this is sick. GT3.
So much better.
So much better?
Yeah.
Nice.
Life changing.
Does it do the pops and bang like you want?
No.
No? Okay. Did he say he was able to do that?
No, but I told him to send me the maps and I'll tell him what to do.
Oh, okay.
I just can't get in.
Did he ever send you the maps?
No, he did not.
Okay.
Because I don't know what the mapping looks like, but I know what I do for my
Did
cars.
I send you the conversation that he sent me? The screenshot? He was like, hey, I'm
Yes.
busy on Black Friday and I'm sorry playing catch up. I'm like, that's.
It is what it
You
is.
have the appointment. Yeah.
I have multiple cars. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's got a mic for you. Let's mic you up and then talk about your shop and talk about, our...
Okay.
Omar, what are you working on today?
We got this cool Safari project. This is like the Elephant Racing Safari lift kit. It actually lifts the car like 3 inches, changes all the control arms, and then they have their own like coilovers that they actually extend. It's gonna be cool. We got some like off-roading tires on this.
We saw a
Yeah.
Sterrato today too. We were looking at a twin turbo one at the other shop. So it's interesting that this is a thing now.
This is like popular. So many people are interested in it, but this is our first one we're doing.
It's a 996?
997
997
C4S.
Oh, super.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is gonna be pretty cool. Kind of like an off-road car on the road.
So you do a lot of suspension stuff. You obviously align cars. You aligned mine.
Yeah.
What other services do you provide?
We do from everything from service, diagnostics, repairs, maintenance. I mean, like, and then all upgrades too. Like if you want to do upgrades, power, suspension, aesthetics. If you want like lips, so a little bit of everything.
I know your pedigree for this company is storied. You want to give us some background?
It all started out of the Mercedes-Benz dealership in La Jolla, and then from there, the old owner Dieter Heinz, he was into like motorsport. So from there, he kind of started his own company, I think in 2012, and from there, I was a shop foreman. It was purely like a race shop. So
That's when we met, no?
yeah, no, we met. I feel like we
after.
met before. I feel like we met at at M-Fest
I
years ago.
I talked about it in the car.
I
yeah.
remember seeing him because he was in a scooter with his gang, right? And then I saw him in his like E39 M3 in the garage.
M5, yeah.
I'm sorry, E39 M5. And I remember talking because that was my favorite car back then. I was like, oh, I fucking love this car. But you don't remember that at all, do you?
I don't.
No? I wish I could go back because I remember I had photos of that, what do you call it, of the garage. And we'll run over, I'll show you the shop. So we got 4 lifts on this side. 2 techs in my shop foreman, and then the other side we have our alignment and tire machines and stuff.
So this is all yours?
Yeah. So over here we have the alignment rack, and then the back half of this shop is mine. These 3 lifts are my uncle's.
Nice.
And then so alignment rack, and then here. So these 3 lifts are ours. We've got Chase, and then we have Christian over here. Yeah, he's doing.
You ever see a Noble before?
Huh? Yeah.
Noble. M400? Mm-hmm. So is it hand built, these?
These are hand built like kit cars.
I think British, no?
Yeah, British. Yeah.
So probably a pile of shit.
Yeah.
You
Actually,
have to
we
rebuild it?
went through a lot of this because I mean we went through and worked on a lot of this car because like no one could do it. We had to remade custom coolant lines that no one has anymore. So we were like, all right, call a fabricator, come out, make it, and fix up a lot of little things. You know, actually, it was your red Hellrot that I drove because he had a turbo S54 turbo that made what 600 horsepower or something like that.
It was almost 700 wheel.
Almost 700 wheel. And at the time, I had an E36, but it was just pretty much NA, stock, you know, suspension. But after that, I was like, fuck that. I'm going to get a turbo kit, and I did. I turboed my car. Now my car makes 700 horsepower.
This car is really cool. Check it out. You never drive this, do you?
You know,
Just
like
over
my love for it kind of died out. You know, I'm kind of,
The same.
yeah, my love for it kind of died out. I still think it's cool, but would I rather drive another car? Yeah. There's so many other cars I want to drive.
Every time I come up to it, the ride height is perfect now. It was
Awesome.
definitely too high before. Thank you.
Awesome, dude. It's a little dirty,
Yeah, that's all right. We don't discriminate.
but this thing, so this, I had the whole paint job redone, and it's clear broad, so I'm not too worried about it. It's got E46 330i fender graft to it. The paint is paint to sample. It's a Porsche color, sapphire blue. I love the Estoro blue. This was originally Estoro blue, but didn't like the purple, so I was like, hey, let's test panel couple paint colors. And when I saw this, I was like, all right, this is what I need.
It looks
Yeah.
like a in between a Storal and Avis.
It looks like, yeah, exactly. It's almost Estoro, so I kind of wanted to keep it as close as possible. Just get rid of the purple. So yeah, I got everything's color match cage. Kind of did like a rear seat delete, like as an RS. So all the panels are all Alcantara. Even the headliner, everything's Alcantara. So it's like done up. I mean, I've got so much money into this. Like, I've got over like 130 grand into it in parts, not even including labor. This car, it hooks up. It just puts you in your seat. It's so nice to drive.
Are you gonna get rid of it?
I think I'm getting rid of it. I was talking to Alan about it, just my foreman, just the other day, and I think I'm ready to get rid of it. You know,
The emotional attachments.
the car has been built for a while. You know, obviously there's always something you could do to it, but it's 99.9% done, and I haven't driven it. And my excuse forever was like, oh, I got to do this before I drive it. I got to do this, but the car is done, and I haven't driven it at all. You know.
Yeah. I think that the time is over.
Yeah,
You've gotta
it is. It is. I'm gonna sell it. I'm probably gonna sell it as a huge loss, but I'm gonna sell it. Sickest M3 ever. If you guys, if anyone's interested, let me know. Yeah.